Gentlemen from all over the world, welcome. So glad to have you here. We have got to do some business today as men. I'm very glad to share with you a topic. And my name is Martin Davis, son of Milton. And I'm glad you're here with me. You're here for a reason. And I'm going to share it with you today. If you didn't know, here it comes. I'm going to talk today on who is your hero. One of the common frames of frustrations that we hear from men is this lack of role models for being a man. Being a man meant something different just a couple hundred years ago in the 12,000 years of recorded society. In most societies, the boys were at the mother's side until around the age 7, and they changed to being by the father's side. They would literally spend the days with the fathers, and they'd observe how he performs his craft, how he interacts with other men. They'd glean his attitudes and philosophies towards life. And around 10 to 13, there would be some sort of rites of passage, a ceremony that would test the boy and then officially welcome him into the world of men. And it was clear for him to see what it looked like to be a man. He saw it modeled. He saw his father interact with other men. And he wanted nothing more than to be a man and be included into this circle. But once the Industrial Revolution began to replace craftsmen, family shops, agricultural jobs, boys no longer saw how their fathers interacted with others at work. We only saw our dads come home at 7 or so, tired and wondering just what did he do all day. Additionally, we've had no rites of passage in modern culture, at least in the West. And I have many men that I've counseled and talked to today who commonly will say, in their 50s, I feel the same as when I was a teenager. In fact, it's funny, when I turned 50, I got this birthday meme sent to me. It says, hey, if you make it to 50 and you haven't grown up, you don't have to, and it's almost treated and celebrated like it's some kind of prize that you can stay a kid all your life. And yet we as men, we're always asking ourselves, when does it happen? Am I a man yet? Has it happened? How am I any different than I was at 18? So today, we as men have to take responsibility because of the changes in our culture, both in the job world, lack of being brought up by fathers, lack of rites of passages. We have to take now in this modern culture the responsibility to parent ourselves, mentor ourselves, and create our own rites of passage into manhood. This is something not discussed anywhere. And yet you can see clearly the psychological need, the critical need, the imperative need of the masculine soul. Who are we as men? So we have to visualize what kind of man we want to become. And we have to find out an image visualization of that father figure, perhaps of our own choosing, an image for ourselves to aspire to. We're forced to initiate ourselves into the world of men. These are foreign concepts. And I'm sure you're sitting here and part of it's resonating with you, and part of you're saying, like, how the heck do I do that? We're left on our own, raised devoid of that masculine influence, the clear model of what it takes, where we're going, the clear invitation into the world of men, instead raised by women, school teachers or women, all these kind of things. But worse than that, instead, we have to assume roles that we're told we should adapt from our culture, heaven forbid, which right now slams men for just being men. We're accused of being cold and dominating beings who are the perpetrators of sexual assault. And the males are the ones who fill all the prisons. And, why would you even want to embrace your gender if that's your cultural surrounding? Now, before I go too down south and you're all depressed, you're going like, oh my gosh. I mean, part of you knows, yes, that is absolutely true. And the good news is today that I'm going to share with you is that in you already know the type of man you were born to be. It is within you and to be revealed and to be made your own. It was going to take effort to reveal that image of this man from within you. But I'm going to help you with one technique for unwrapping this gift to yourself. The secret clues can be found in our modern era by answering this question. Are you ready? Get ready to get your notes out. Write this down. Who are my heroes? Who do I admire as men? Now, honestly, if I were to ask 100 men this question, I'd get 100 totally different answers. And so it may be a man represented in a movie who displayed just an amazing character, bravery, brilliance, resilience, compassion. It might have been a teacher you had or an older man who mentored you at one point in your life, and his influence just charted you on a bolder course. So here's the task right now. Get your paper out and get ready to write this down. This is the homework assignment. This is the work we're going to do right now as men. I'm challenging you. We're into this. We're going to do this. I'm asking you, inviting you to list right now 5 of these. They can be from movies or personal experience of people who grew up. Just list 5 names of men that you know and think, okay, well, who are they? Are they from the movies? Maybe you picked men who went through their hero's journey, right? They were weak and unskilled, and they went to one of those montages, They found boldness, determination from within, and then they trained to win the day against all odds. Or in real life, it might have been just a wise man who molded your thinking at some point. Just give me your 5, write them down on a piece of paper. Just write them right where you are. 5 names. It's not too many, it's not too little. 5 names. They can be fictitious. They can be people you knew. The names of 5 men were you. That was a man of character. It was a man of strength. That was a man of wisdom. It was a man who led. All right, if you got your 5, just in the chat type, got it. I want to see how far along we are here in the group here. How many have got it? Okay. Got it. 5 names. Let me know when you got it. 3 of them. Okay. Hey, if it's 3, it's 3. But I want you to have a clear visual what this is. Got it? Very good. Brothers of action, men of action, I love you. This is beautiful. Got it. 4. You got 4? If you come up with 2, but you're clear on who they are, that's fine. Not confident anyone. Understood. Got it. Okay, you got 4. All right, now, here's the next assignment. Underneath that list of whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5 names, here's what I want you to do. Why did you put them there? There's got to be a reason. So what I want you to do is, what are the specific character traits that you admired in them? Faith, confidence, wisdom, compassion, skills, focus, good with women, a family man, inner drive, leadership, ambition, determination. Come up with your list of character traits you see in these men that jump out to you, and just think about it. Think of each one and immediately think about, why did I list that one? What was in that? Generosity. Whatever it is, start going through your list. Look at each name and just put down 1 or 2 character traits in each of them. We're going to do this work right now. If you forgot their name, you can remember their face, just that guy. And maybe it's from a movie, that guy from whatever movie. That's fine too. Character traits. Keep listening. Look through the list. What character traits jump out about those? Fearless, bold. Didn't care about anybody else. Had no regard. Didn't take anything personally. He's his own man. Whatever the case may be. Write down some thoughts. Get that down. And then get a few of those. Resiliency. Excellent. Give me a few of those in the chat. What jumps out at you as some of those top character traits? This is good. Courage. Provider. He did what he said he was going to do. Wow, man of his word. Fantastic. Compassion. Not needing to be perfect. Interesting. I love that. Flawed men change the world. Human power and strength. Protector. In control of himself. Reliable, skilled, knowledgeable. Okay, so here's what we're going to do with this and why bring this in. If you look at your list, and you come up with these, this list of the character traits that, and highlighting those that appeal to you. I want to tell you something. Every man is going to have a different list. They're going to have a different set of men they put in there, 3 to 5. They're going to have a different set of character traits. And here's the goal. Everybody hang on. This is the moment leading up to this moment. Why every list is different, character traits are different. Why do these men resonate to you? Because those traits resonate in your soul as the man you were uniquely born to be. It's a shadowing, it's an image, it's a cast, it's something you can tangibly hang on to. Your subconscious is pointing to them saying, that is me, that's what's in me, that's the man I want to be. These are your character traits to be developed. Look at that list again and understand this is you. This is your unique set. This is your list of character traits that are yours to be developed. It's a reflection of the man you were born to be, and your spirit has been trying to come out and reveal it to you. And it does it today through role models. When we ask the question, who is your hero? This is the man who's already inside you. If you take the responsibility to be the hero in your own story. All right, as we go into our breakout groups, here are the reflection questions. One, after hearing this, have you wondered what it looks like to be a man today? Prior to this talk, did you really wonder, what does it look like to be a man today? Where's the role models, right? It's not Homer Simpson. What is it, right? Was this good? Was this helpful information to think about this, right? What is it? Second of all, listing those men, share them with the group, who they were to you when you get into your breakout rooms. What character traits did you list about these men? And then what would it take for you to adopt these character traits as your own? As we go into the breakout groups, we'll have about 20, 25 minutes in here. Sid will set us up. And just always remember, when we go into these, we talk about ourselves, and we want to share with brothers. We use I statements. Instead of, we're not preaching to somebody telling us what they should do with their life. You say, I've had the experience of this, I do this. And so I encourage you to do that. And with that, we're going to go now. You're going to have an amazing time. We'll come back and we'll do a little Q&A as we all finish and wrap this up. And with that, I'm Markham Davis. I'm in, and let's go.